Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway.
Bear down. Bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down.
Through the end zone for a touchback.
Bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down.
First and 10 now from the 30. On play action, McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a first down. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Got him, man. That's Trent Sherfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now a handoff to Chandler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. You look at this Bears defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched their
Got it.
down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Throwing is McCarthy. Flushed out right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. On play action, now McCarthy. It's caught.
Where are my zone? Where are my hook curls?
C.J. Ham, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Okay, thank you.
Turn out to the 27-yard line. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
To the air, Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And this
Shoot.
To right
That's not good.
8-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. McCarthy off the play fake. This is caught by Addison. And they move this all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one. That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Bears.
Hey, we can push ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own 1. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He's got a man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
Let's go. Bear down, bear down.
Play there for Chicago. 48 yards from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Bears at 4 and 6 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And
what the hell?
Going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
He just materialized out of nowhere, and I know I'm clowning right now, but holy cow, I didn't see him at all.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that is is incomplete.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air with McCarthy. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game, so you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. This one swung out to Vaughn. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So the completion good for just 3. 3rd and 7 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back to throw now on 1st down. This is caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To the air again, McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Oh, frick.
2 yards on the touchdown there.
We got it. We're chilling.
Have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score.
I just have to watch where Ivan Pace is.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And bulldozing his way through. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll buy some time right. A pass complete to Odunze. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Throwing is Williams.
Dude.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first.
Oh, my gosh.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Williams. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
What an excellent
That's actually stupid.
there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
I was going to say, why did that go so slow? He could have blocked that.
On the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously,
Puka.
not the start that you were
Good job,
hoping
Puka.
for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3.
That's a crazy swerve.
For bigger points down the road. Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
Here's Chandler. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. McCarthy operating from the gun. Flush to his right.
He caught that? Okay, whatever, dude.
Wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll take it from the 18.
Bounty gate.
A gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Chandler.
Why is the pursuit angle so ass?
Zone touchdown, Minnesota. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, number 6 overall. And the Vikings are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
These fucking crossers blow.
And down at the 49-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. McCarthy. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jordan Addison. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
He knows all the mutt plays. I don't know what to do.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom.
You're a mutt, buddy. That's all I can say.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
You're a mutt, buddy. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. You're a mutt. You are mutt.
Ready to go for their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams.
Dude, I can't believe it. Unbelievable, dog.
Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And look at this, it's a fake.
That's so stupid, dude. That's so dog.
Does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy flushed out right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And able to to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
49 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and 4.
And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings.
What the frick is that?
Shot, but they're at the 41-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You mates all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're...
And he's free going down the left
Holy
side.
shit.
Foot race. Touchdown, Vikings.
Ty Chandler with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
What is that, 4-possession game?
Away and off it goes.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
See the sun.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here's Williams. He finds his man, Sky Moore.
And he works free.
He's still on his feet.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Sky Moore, 52 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Williams going to throw for it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
This one caught.
That's so stupid.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Second catch for him.
That's not Hawkinson. Hawkinson does not have a biker mustache.
Looking to throw.
McCarthy. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On play action, McCarthy. He's got this one complete to short.
That's so stupid.
Get into the end zone. Touchdown, Sherfield. 43 yards.
And the Vikings have opened the lead up to 30.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Williams.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against the secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for
The fact that he's inbounds is actually crazy.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They run it with and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost see, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful.
Dude, what the fuck is that throw?
Interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So he's right back out there and running again.
They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler.
And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Throwing is McCarthy.
What are you doing, Byard?
Pick up the first.
Byard is shite.
47. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Chandler. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
97 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCarthy. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it's knocked away.
Why is this guy still throwing to the end zone?
That's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
They'll try the left side. Chandler, and he'll be up in it.
See the sun.
And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them.
How the hell, dude?
He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Now they'll change things up.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 2-yard
Clown.
line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right.
Dude's like, I know Jalen Johnson is the best corner in the league, but I'm still going to throw it right at him on a press.
Start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at this.
Touchdown, Chicago!
DeAndre Swift,
an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
As that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but
The turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
He was standing like vertically up, but whatever.
They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled.
He was literally vertical.
Up the middle they go. It's Chandler, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throw left side complete. That's Chandler. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
From the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
That's really cool.
That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here's a diving catch right side. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first
Completely tactical.
My defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. To throw once more, here's Williams.
That's so stupid.
Another interception.
I love when my guy is wide fucking open. And I throw a pick. Somehow.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. To the air, Williams.
That's so stupid, dog.
Interception. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Handoff coming left is Vaughn. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. At this stage of the game, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Staying on the ground with Vaughn. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now it's the backup Darnold. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, so everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And, boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. Now Bagent to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Throwing now, Bagent. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Throwing here, Bagent. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Vaughn on 1st and 10.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not